Our top story this hour comes from Pakistan, where Foreign Minister Shah Mehmood Qureshi will be embarking on a one-day trip to China today. It will be a one-day visit for the Pakistan's Foreign Minister, who will spend the night in Beijing. Foreign Secretary Sohail Mehmood and other senior officials will also accompany him. In Beijing, Qureshi is expected to meet top Chinese officials, but the most important meeting will be with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. On the agenda is China's economic investments in Pakistan, in the form of the CPEC projects. Regional security issues, including the situation in Ladakh and Kashmir, are likely to come up during these talks. Qureshi's visit could also be to secure the second installment of a loan that Pakistan has to repay to Saudi Arabia. China had earlier helped Pakistan to pay $1 billion to Saudi Arabia as part of its loan repayment. Qureshi's visit is also likely to lay the groundwork for President Xi Jinping's visit to Pakistan later this year. President Xi last visited Pakistan in the year 2015, and his visit was scheduled for earlier this year but was delayed due to the coronavirus pandemic. Now, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik is joining us live from Islamabad. A very good afternoon to you, Anas. Let's talk about Pakistan's Foreign Minister Shah Mehmood Qureshi's visit to China. We know that bilateral talks are on the menu and that he will be meeting top Chinese officials and lay the groundwork for Chinese President Xi Jinping's visit later this year. So what is on the agenda of these talks?
Absolutely, Priyanka. A very important visit today by the Pakistani Foreign Minister, who's all set to embark on a two-day visit. In fact, it wouldn't be a day-long visit because primarily he would be spending the night in Beijing, and then tomorrow he'd be holding those Pakistan-China strategic level talks with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi. He's expected to meet China's Communist Party leaders as well and other key government officials, and he will also be laying groundwork for President Xi's upcoming visit to Pakistan that will be happening somewhere in this winter. That has been confirmed by the Pakistani Prime Minister. Now, on the agenda is security cooperation, because we've recently seen that Chinese interests have been attacked by Baloch terrorists and Baloch militants as well, those who have been proscribed by the Pakistani government. That would be the key focus, in fact, and alongside that would be the regional security situation vis-a-vis the situation in Ladakh and Kashmir, whatever that has been happening. That would be on the agenda as well. Now, additionally, what would the ML2 and the implementation of the ML1, the mainline 1 project of the Pakistan Railways, that would also be talked about. MOUs in the field of telecommunication and communication would also be on the agenda.
Right.
This is basically a strategic level meeting to review the progress of China-Pakistan economic corridor, and additionally, given the timing of this meeting, that is what it makes it all important, and all eyes would be on this visit and the outcomes of this visit.
Right.
That
now,
will
Anas,
conclude tomorrow sometime later
there,
in the evening. Yes.
Yeah, just to interrupt you there, there's also speculation that Pakistan will be requesting China to pay the remaining $1 billion in the loan that it owes the Saudi government. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, for now, there is no speculation, at least not here in Islamabad. There could be some by pundits or analysts, but nothing concrete, nothing information-based here. And neither is Pakistan looking for, at least not for now, for China's reliance with regards to the loan repayment, because for now, the loan repayment to Saudi Arabia is not scheduled. Earlier, we saw that being scheduled, the $1 billion that was scheduled, and it was returned timely. Therefore, that will not be on the agenda. However, projects under CPEC and the ML1 and ML2's implementation that also that is affiliated with heavy financial investment, direct Chinese investment, that would be linked in, and that would definitely be discussed during this meeting.
Right, my final question is just looking at the larger picture here. At a time when global superpowers like the US and the UK are putting up a strong stand against China, and India and China are also having their own set of issues on matters of privacy, China's handling of the COVID-19 outbreak, and so much more. Why is Pakistan cozying up to China? What does it stand to gain?
Well, the Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan day before yesterday, in a televised interview upon the completion of his 2-year term, has made it very clear that Pakistan's future, quote-unquote, lies with China.
Right.
And it's not just Pakistan that needs China, but in fact, due to Pakistan's strategic location as well, it is China that needs Pakistan, and China would emerge as the global superpower in years to come. The Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan has also made it clear that it was only China that has been standing with Pakistan over the years, politically, regardless of whatever the situation has been, and therefore, given the paradigm shift in the region, it is pertinent for Pakistan to stand with China, and that is the reason Pakistan is so heavily dependent and emphasized on this Chinese support vis-a-vis the China-Pakistan economic corridor and with regards to the security cooperation as well.
Right,
Yes,
Anas,
Priyanka.
thank you so much for all your inputs on this story, and thank you for joining us.